Squares Craft Gaming here, aka Nick. Welcome to our Star Wars Alliance podcast. This is on our YouTube channel, and yeah, I'm joined with Patrick, aka Zero Mr.Joker. Want to say hello?
Hello, everyone. Happy to do our episode of Star Wars Alliance broadcast, and today we are reviewing the new episode of Star Wars Rebels.
Which
It's
is called
called
Call to Action.
Call to Action, yes. And here's the first screen cap for the episode today with Tarkin.
Yes, it was a surprise that he came back into the show. I think he's voiced by the same actor from episode 5 and 6, I believe.
Episode 4, I know the guy died a long time ago.
Alright, so it's a different actor. I love the intro, how we get to see the Star Destroyer, how it came in and it played the epic Star Wars Darth Vader theme.
Well, it's known as the Imperial March theme.
Yeah, sorry. And he was quite shocked that there's one Jedi still alive because he thinks that it's Tails. Like there's no more Jedi left in the galaxy.
Well,
But
yeah.
it is.
He believes that religion has died a long time ago. He even says that in Star Wars Episode 4. But you're speaking about the voice actor. Whoever did the voice for Tarkin here did a real good job. And
I can just search that just now.
yeah, but the guy who does the voice for Tarkin here was very close to the actor from The New Hope. He did a spot-on impression, I should say, of
Yeah.
General Tarkin, or I think the actor's name is Abin Kersher.
And I'm just gonna search that just now.
But still, though, a wonderful, wonderful performance.
Yeah,
And
he
plus,
done
too,
that.
I love the detail. They really did capture the likeness very well, like the little wrinkle spots and all of the little tiny little speckles here and there.
Yeah.
Very wonderful, very wonderful. And plus, too, they kind of changed the look of his collar a little bit, as you can see right there. He didn't really have that in the original trilogy, but still very lovely, and I really do like that a lot.
Yeah, this scene was just amazing. How we get to see like the opening scene with the Star Destroyer, not the Imperial ship, and we get to see the shuttle from Episode 6, how it came, and we got to see two TIE fighters, sorry, going into the main hangar of Lothal, like the base or the Imperial training.
Imperial base.
Training area. Yeah, I thought that was a Jedi temple from Coruscant because it looks like it. Like the scent. You know in Coruscant how there's a big circle thing when all the Chancellor.
That's where Palpatine. That's where that's where he lives and whatnot. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that from Coruscant, and that's what I thought. I was like, oh my god, this is Coruscant. Please tell me it is. And I found out we were still in the fall.
As someone says, why can we not leave this planet for once? We have a little bit, but it feels like we're going to just stay on the fall through season 1, which is kind of but at least though we get Tarkin here saying, hey, I'm here to improve on the situation, and by doing that, we get to my favorite scene in this whole episode here. Getting our two favorite Imperial people die.
The fat guy and the thin guy dies by the Inquisitor because they were lying about their job, about capturing or sorting the problem, how there were no accidents during the night.
Yeah, and it's not that too. They just failed at their job. They suck as Imperials. But I was so surprised that they actually killed them off. I thought they were not even going to go that far, and they did. And that's what made me love this scene so much. It's just that Tarkin does not fool around. If you fail him, he's going to kill you off. I wish they actually shown a little bit of the beheading, but I know it's a kid's show, so they can't show it. but it's still very lovely, and I just love the look on Tarkin's face here.
Yeah, I just love the way how the two characters' faces like die,
Oh yeah,
like how the fat guy's like got a real grin or just a funny face. What you made,
yeah,
like he's just smiling, and the thin guy is just like, "No, don't kill me, Inquisitor."
yeah, but it was very lovely. I really
Yeah,
loved the scene. My favorite scene in this whole episode.
I
And
loved
I love to the reactions too by Agent Callus and the other girl. And what I love so much is that Agent Callus is actually so scared of Tarkin. You can see that in
I
his
know,
expression.
yeah. I don't know why he's scared of him because maybe
Well,
something
you know what
happened.
happened here? I mean, they got killed by his altar. You know, I mean, in
Yeah.
the other mirror too, Tarkin is the main guy. I mean, for God's sakes, he gets to won the Death Star. He is the main Imperial. You know,
Yeah, we get like
officer.
he said to Corellis, you should have done better at your job.
Yeah, I mean, nice that Tarkin's not fooling around. He wants this problem to be dealt with, or else there could be a rebel outbreak. That's what the episode two was. This is what the rebels are doing too. Our rebel gang is they want to send out an actual real message.
Yeah, so that people can believe in hope that there's sufficient hope to destroy the Empire one day.
Yeah,
And
an
yeah,
actual true message than the one that the other guy was faking. You know.
Senator Travis, I think
Yeah.
his name. Yeah, him.
Senator Travis was just doing a fake speech, not actually going against the actual empire. He was just like
Yeah.
hinting a bit, but not like
Yeah, we get to see
actual.
a hologram of him like giving money to this guy.
For anyone who's to find the rebels and whatnot.
Yeah.
So our next screen cap here is the Imperial probe droid.
Yeah. This is one of the best scenes ever because it's from episode 5, if you guys can remember. The Imperial the Imperial ship sends out probe droids to try and search planets for the rebels, and this is what this droid is doing. They're looking for the rebel spark to see if they have any signs of him, so that probe droid can return to Tarkin and give them some information.
In which it does. But
Yep.
what we love though too about the scene, this is a good scene too, is we finally get to see more of the development of Ezra's force abilities. He's starting to learn how to control stuff and whatnot. Like he controls the little rat creature to attack the
Yeah.
probe droid. That was very lovely because in the beginning of him trying to learn his force powers, he couldn't control that little rat thing or cat thing, whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
he controlled one of the animals on the fall to attack the probe droid, unsuccessfully, I mind you, but at least he tried, you
Yeah,
know?
and Kanan was actually quite impressed with him as well.
Well, of course. Of course. And you have to remember, too, Kanan is still new at being a master. He never has gone through the actual training
Yeah,
stuff.
because he was just like a Jedi Knight, was he? Or
No,
a
he was
Jedi
one from
Padawan?
and when Order
Yeah.
6 was happening.
Yeah,
But,
he could have like complete his training
yeah,
to
but
become a
very
Jedi
lovely,
Knight
though.
or a Jedi Master like Obi-Wan and all that. And the funniest bit about this scene as well, how we get to see more comedy with Ezra and Sabine.
Oh yeah, and I felt like there's a little bit more of a connection with Sabrina and Ezra too with this episode. But the main though connection that's been developed in this episode is definitely the connection with Ezra and Kanan. You definitely felt their
Yeah.
connection with each other, and definitely felt that bond of friendship with each other, especially at the end of the episode.
Yeah, the funniest bit for me has to be when Sabine said the number like is 5, the equal number. Then Kanan says, "How about 3?"
Mhm.
I
And
know. So yeah,
our next screen cap here is stormtroopers getting brought up by Sabine's bomb, or
yeah,
uh, I forgot what's the name of the um, from a detonator. There we go.
yeah. This scene was really funny because they were like, what's that noise?" Then they
Well,
like,
it's a
then
dumb
they,
scene. I mean, they
I
see.
know.
I mean, they see her. grabbing something, throwing at. I don't know why they didn't just shoot her right away. It's like, oh, let me just wait and see what she throws. Oh, that's what she throws. Okay, fire. Boom! Ah!
Yeah, that scene was really funny because the stormtroopers are so dumb when it comes to explosives.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what they're doing in this show. They're making stormtroopers a little bit dumb. I wish they make them a little bit more, smarter. But I get it's a running gag.
Yeah, and it's a
Like the droids, the droids are easy to destroy, while the stormtroopers are dumb.
yeah,
I wish they didn't do that gag so much, but I get it though. It's a kid show and whatnot, and
yeah, and they want to make it more realistic.
well, not realistic. Realistic is that the stormtroopers will kill the rebels right off the bat.
Mm.
Because that would be realistic if you're in the army thing. You're going to keep your gun pointed at them, and if they move one bit, bam, you're dead.
Yep.
But what I was going to talk about here too, especially too with this screen cap here, is that I feel like the recent episodes that we're getting here are so much more better. The animation, the detail, for some reason, is so much more better than our episodes. And somebody said maybe it's the lighting, and I have to agree. The lighting, it's just so much of a better sharpness to the models and to everything in these episodes. I mean, just look at the stormtroopers here. Just very beautiful. I think the best looking shot of stormtroopers we've seen so far in the show.
Yeah, I would agree there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm just loving the detail they're putting in.
And I loved in the first scene how we get to see all the different stormtroopers as well. Like we get to see the TIE fighter pilot, we get to see the normal stormtroopers, and we get to see the speeder spike stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, no, we never did. We get to see speeder bike troopers.
Yeah, if you go back,
the ones from Okay, I thought for a second that I thought you were talking about the ones like from Endor. No, we're talking about the ones from the fall.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and our next screen cap here is the one we showed last week's episode, the one that Bray Prince Jr. show, and now we get what he's doing. Now we get the mean behind what he's doing. He's basically stopping the affair for them not to reach the gang because Kanan is staying behind to protect.
So he can get captured in a way.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, and he wants to I loved a bit how we get to see his lightsaber going into the door. That was a really detailed scene as well.
Yeah. And we got to see we got to get some lightsaber action fight, and that's very cool. But I have to complain here with some of the lightsaber fights we get in this in Star Wars Rebels. I just feel like they're a little bit too fast.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually overall like any hand combat fight scene, like especially the one we got with Seb and Agent Callus. I just feel like they're just way too fast. It's not because the thing is, I really want to see them actually fight, and it just feels like this fast-moving brobs, But I wish they toned down the fastness of the fight scenes a bit and
made them a wee bit longer.
Well, a little bit longer, yeah, but just a little bit more slower, so then we actually get to see stuff.
The only bit I didn't know, I loved the way what the Inquisitor came on the new TIE fighter ship thing or the Empire's gunship.
Mhm.
That was a really cool detailed gunship what they had instead of like the old ones in the Old Republic what they had with the clones.
Yeah. It's a very nice design, and plus too we get that nice shot with the cruiser, and we get to see like one of the ships getting brought up in the background.
Yeah, and I liked about how we get to see the Inquisitor trying to drag Kanan into the ground. How he was pushing him.
Mhm. And he used the force. He used the force on Kanan to push him against the door and whatnot.
Basically, he cheated.
You didn't say that, but
Kanan did not use the force at all. He just played it his own way.
Yeah, but
still,
that's very lovely. And our last screen cap for today is Kanan getting captured by
Tarkin and
the Inquisitor. Now, I have to say, it feels so weird seeing Tarkin with a helmet.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to blow his disguise.
what? No. It's not that. It's just that we never get to see Tarkin with a helmet on. We always get to see him with that famous look that we saw in the beginning of the episode where his hair slicked back and whatnot and all that such.
Yeah.
So it just feels so weird seeing him with one of those helmets that we see on lots of Imperial riders for like the ATSTs and whatnot and such.
Yeah, I love the look what they give to the commander of the stormtrooper, how they put the black what would you call it?
I don't know what you.
That's the thing what Rex had in the Clone Wars movie. Or Cody, I forgot which one.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah,
detector. I know what you're talking about. The thing, the communicator. There we go.
yeah. I loved the bit when we get to see at the end how we get to see Ezra, community. Okay, then I cannot say that word for some reason
Communicate
today. Yeah.
of
To
the call.
the yeah, and then everyone was like actually listen to him as you
Yeah.
see in the background. And at the end, Ezra said, "Was it worth it?" And Hera said, "Yes, it is." And we get to see everyone's like Sabine. Well, Sabine had her helmet on, I believe.
No, she didn't.
Uh,
She didn't.
and Hera, they all looked sad.
Well, of course, it's a downer scene, a bit of a downer scene. See, the ending of the episode was a little bit predictable, a bit. You know what was going to happen, kind of. You know that they were going to get their message out because, the rebels need to win somehow. And you know that Kenan was going to get captured. So you
Yeah,
know that was coming. But the cool thing I liked though was that Tarkin destroyed the tower because he had to. But I liked though that he said to Kenan, you don't know how it takes to win a war.
yes, that was a really lovely scene as well.
That's one of my favorite quotes in this. And actually, I think that's my favorite quote in the whole Rebels season one so far
Yeah,
because what I like about that is like it's true, it's coming true because Tarkin has experienced this big wars before, and plus two, he was part of Order 66. I feel like somehow, and he's the main dog. He is the main person. He knows what he's doing.
yeah, I loved a bit how we get to see what do you call it? Tarkin sees Kanan's lightsaber.
Yeah, and
So
he's
yeah,
and what I love about it too is like he still has this belief that the Jedi are still dead because he saw what happened. He saw the Jedi wiped out. He 100% believes that the religion is dead, and of course the Jedi is a religion as well. The Sith. They're two
yeah.
different sides of a religion, which is the Force.
Which are not extinct because some Jedi around other planets are still alive
Mm-hmm.
and managed to escape Order 66 somehow.
Yeah, some, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And I really do love the look of the Crusader right here and Tarkin just looking down on Kanan saying, "Oh, we got you now, you piece of shit."
Yeah, and you're in deep trouble. I think probably in the next episode, Kanan's gonna get put in a cell, obviously. Then we might get. Do you know that Black Probe droid? What we get to see in episode 4?
Oh yeah,
We might get to see that, and he might inject Kanan.
with
Like
the proof drum and whatnot, and trying to
yeah,
prove. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, but the interesting thing is this the last episode of season one, or are we gonna get one
uh,
more? Because
we're gonna get one more on Monday the 23rd, I believe.
and that might be the last episode then, maybe.
Yes, till
Because
season 2.
because they left this as a cliffhanger,
Yeah,
and
I
they
hate
left it very good
cliffhangers.
cliffhanger. Very good. It's a very good cliffhanger.
Yeah,
They perfectly, we got what we want, and it makes us want to see what's going to happen next.
yeah.
Now,
The reason why I hate cliffhangers in shows is because we have to wait till next season or the next episode to find out what happens, and you really want to try and find out what happens now. Like, go onto the internet to find some rumors, and
yeah, but
you know,
that's what a cliffhanger is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you want to see the next episode. Now, if it's true that there's one more episode after this, then perfect. And I can't wait to see that episode. But if this is the last episode of season 1, then I'm okay with that too. I feel like they did it perfectly and very well. But as you say that, we're gonna have one more episode here.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that one more episode then. I'm hoping that they end season 1 very perfectly. You know what? I'm hoping actually Kanan dies in the next episode.
Why? Kanan's like our main character as a Jedi.
I know, but it'd be so cool though to see him. I mean, this would be just like from the movies, you know. We got to see Obi-Wan die, and Luke had to train himself. We got to see Qui-Gon die, and Obi-Wan had to train himself. It's the hero's journey. In the hero's journey, we get the main structure, and in the hero's journey, we got a master, and in each telling of the hero's journey, the master always dies. So then the Padawan, or the person who the master is training, gets to learn on his own and gets to be his own person. Because when the master teaches anything that he can, he needs to go. You know, it's the hero's path. And it would be so cool to see that in Star Wars Rebels to go along with the other Star Wars movies, and it would be so cool to see Ezra actually training the Force by himself and whatnot. Of course, though, he won't be doing it alone this time. He will have, you know, Sabine, Hera, and Seb, you know,
and Chopper.
And Chopper to help him out this time, except for what he did his whole life. So it'll be interesting how he can deal with loss when he has friends, several deal with loss by himself. But I don't think they're going to do that. I feel like we're going to rescue Kanan and whatnot and such and all of that. But
maybe they might get captured by themselves, like to.
I doubt that. But it would be cool though if they do go out and kill Kanan, and I feel like I have that little hope for that because they killed off 2 characters that I was not expecting for them to kill off. So it would be interesting to see if they're going to actually do that with Kanan, and I'm actually hoping for that. I don't know if that would be the best thing, but I actually want to see that. And if you guys who are watching this agree with me, please comment below and say what you think about that. If you want to see Kanan die in the last episode for season 1.
Yeah. We forgot to talk about the Hera bit when she was in the small space docker thing, or a small ship will they have on their Ghost.
The Ghost, yes.
Yeah. I mean, Hera nearly rescued Kanan, but it was a massive fail.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I think Kanan was about to jump onto the ship.
Oh no, I mean, it's a big ass tower. You know, she's all the way up there, and Kanan's all the way down. You know, there's no way. And plus, you got the gun shooting at the Ghost. You know, so if she tried to save him, the Ghost could have been destroyed.
Yeah.
But you're right though that Hera did had a kind of a touching moment with Ezra, not very touching, of course, but you kind of see that, you know, she's worried about Kanan as well as Ezra is, but she's also too supporting Ezra for what he did with the speech and whatnot to give out towards the people of the fall.
Yeah, so that's basically wrap it up here, guys. This episode was really lovely.
Yeah. What score do you give it?
Probably a 10 out of 10 this time because the cliffhanger was amazing. I loved Ezra's speech. I loved the way how we get to see Kanan gets captured. I loved everything about the episode, so yeah.
Yeah, and I really love it too. I definitely give this a 9.5. Definitely 9.5. There's just little bits here that kind of went in, but this is so far my favorite episode. I love this more than Empire Days Part 1 and 2, you know, and I really just love this episode so much. Yeah, definitely a 9.5 for me.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching our new episode of Star Wars Alliance Podcast. This is a review for Call to Action for Star Wars Rebels, episode 13, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so thank you for joining me, Patrick.
Yep.
And We'll see you next time, guys. May the force be with you always.